Two giants on the road to coverage. One burning question: which one takes the lead? On the left, the trusted industry veteran Geico, and on the right, the fresh, tech-driven contender Root Insurance. Let's put aside the hype and find out what really matters for drivers like you. Each category will rack up points, and when it's over, you'll see who truly comes out ahead. The winner might just surprise you. Here's a quick roadmap, no pun intended, of what we'll be comparing: price, technology, coverage options, customer service, availability, and transparency. Stick around because some of these categories might surprise you. First up, let's talk price. Geico's known for rolling out those big discounts, especially if you're a safe driver, and there always seems to be some promo floating around, right? But here's the catch: if you do file a claim, don't be shocked if your rate jumps, and prices can fluctuate depending on where you live. Now, Root takes a totally different approach. They base your price on how you actually drive, thanks to their app. If you're like the textbook definition of cautious, you could snag one of the lowest quotes you'll ever see. And it's a big but, your rate can swing a lot from person to person, and if the app doesn't like your driving, they might just, not cover you at all. When it comes to pure pricing power, Root squeaks out the win, especially if you're confident behind the wheel. Now let's chat about the tech. Geico's app is honestly pretty easy to use, and you can get quotes online in minutes. But let's be real, it's still got that traditional insurance feel, nothing super fancy going on behind the scenes. Root, though, their whole world is digital. Everything happens in the app: quotes, claims, you name it. Their big flex is their app that actually tracks your driving, kind of sci-fi but super cool if you're comfortable with your phone monitoring you. Privacy concerns? Yeah, some folks worry about that, but if you love instant everything, Root's got you. So, for sheer tech power, Root totally takes it. Moving on to coverage options. With Geico, honestly, the sky's the limit. They've got tons of extras: need rental car coverage, roadside, even rideshare add-ons. Geico's got your back, plus they're everywhere in the US. Only trade-off: adding those extras can push your price up, so watch out for that. Root, they offer the basics and they will help with SR22 filings if you need them, but don't expect a buffet of add-ons or for them to be in every state. For this round, Geico wins hands down. Seriously, if you want choices, it's Geico all day. Oh, and here's something cool you might not have known: Geico actually stands for Government Employees Insurance Company. That's where it all started, way back in 1936. Who knew, right? Now for what can either make or break your week: customer service. Geico is classic. They've got 24/7 support, a network of real-life agents, and generally high marks for claim satisfaction. Some folks have complained about slow claims at times, but overall, they've been around the block. Root, meanwhile, keeps it all in the app: claims, support, everything. Super convenient unless you're the type who wants to talk to an actual human or live somewhere they're not rated. Geico takes the point here, no contest. Availability: this is a biggie. Geico's everywhere. Like every single state, no matter where you are, you can get a Geico policy. Root, they're expanding, but honestly, depending on where you live, they might not even be in your area yet. And not all drivers qualify, so don't take it for granted. For nationwide reach, Geico walks away with the gold. Let's wrap with transparency. Geico spells out their policies clearly and lets you compare quotes online, but you might run into hidden fees if you want to change stuff later on, so read the fine print. Root's really interesting here. They actually show you exactly how your driving affects your rate and give you feedback right in the app. It's pretty refreshing. Just note, you only get the real scoop after you do their test drive, and if they end up not covering you, you won't get much detail. Still, for showing their math, Root's the top dog in transparency. Alright, let's check out our showdown on a radar chart. You'll see Geico and Root's strengths laid out across all those big categories we talked about. Some of these scores are closer than you'd think, but a few stand out by a mile. So what's the vibe? If you want rock-solid coverage, maximum choices, and the peace of knowing your insurer is basically everywhere, Geico is the safest bet for most folks. But if you're techie, drive less, and fancy saving serious cash by proving how well you drive, all through an app, Root's where it gets interesting. Just know you need to be a good driver or their door might not even open for you. Found this coverage battle useful? Hit that subscribe button for more car insurance tips and reviews. You don't want to miss what's coming next.